Inaweza kuwa imeenda wapi bwana? Ai, 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 ai. Hello everyone. Welcome again to my YouTube channel. Today's video is all about calculating commission for employees and salaries and totals in Excel. Remember, if you are this first time you are watching my video or you have visited my YouTube channel, you have come across my YouTube channel, remember to hit on the subscribe button down below and click on the bell. You can leave a comment in the comment section down below for more videos. Today we are calculating commission using Excel, commission of employees, assuming that you are the CEO of your organization or boss of your own company. So here we go, we want to open a blank workbook to start a new page or a new spreadsheet like that. So with here, we're gonna have to have a table with the names of your employees. We have a salary sales column, a salary column, commission column, and a totals column. First thing you have to do, you have for you to calculate the commission of your employees, you must be having an agreement. So you first thing you must having is an agreement with your employee, an agreement, so that they can work under you, under your command. So the agreement here that you are using is that when they made sales above the agreed, they will be calculated up to a certain percentage of commission. It depends on the type of product that they are dealing with, the type of company they are in. So it varies. So the agreement was like this: if they made sales, if like that, if made sales, if made sales, this is the agreement. Made sales from, let's say you have agreed from $1,000, $1,000 and above, sales from $1,000 and above, then 8% commission will be calculated. For example, you have used an 8% as commission, will be calculated for the sales. Will be calculated for the, this is so much important for your employees to work hard, because if you can leave just them like that, they will not work hard. So with 8% commission will calculated, they will work hard to achieve a big sales in that day, so that they can have a big income in their commission. So agreement was if made sales from $1,000 and above, 8% commission will be calculated, and this was the agreement. This is the agreed agreement with you between a boss and the employees like that. So having this one within your organization helps you to achieve goals of your organization. You'll achieve goals of your organization as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, as any other kind of man that you want to be in your organization. So starting with that, that was the agreement with them. So being that the agreement like that, being that the agreement, then we're gonna have the laws, the table that you have with them now, like that. So the table that you have in starting with them is, we are starting with the names of the employees. We're gonna have the names of employees down below. So first thing is names. In the table heading, this name of employees, and we're gonna have the salary that you have agreed with them, the salary you have agreed with them that you'll be paying them. You're gonna have something like, we're gonna have something. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is all about calculating percentage commission and salaries commission from the employees using Excel workbook. So if this is your first time that you are watching my video and your first time you are coming across my YouTube channel, remember to hit the subscribe button down below and click on the bell. You can still leave a comment in the comment section down below. So in my first video in Excel, I have published a video lesson 1.1 of Excel. I've done introduction of many things in Excel because many viewers are just commenting that when they watch an Excel, some are not familiar with the terms that are being used, the cells, the keyboard, the cell name is tabs like that. So I have published a video covering all the names in Excel. So you're gonna have start a new workbook and a blank workbook like that. So we're gonna have start with the names, of the employees. Then we're gonna have another column with the sales of the employees, the salary, the commission, and the totals. So here we go with the names of the employees. You just have like that. So with this, names are usually large and bigger, so they cannot fit in the column length in default. So we just need to adjust our column, our cells. We adjust them by clicking and dragging like that. We adjust sales also, salary, and we adjust the sales column. We adjust the commission column, and we adjust the total column, and finally we adjust the profit column with that. So that's the table that we are using like that. So here we just need to have names, like a names, and so like that of the employees. These are basically a number of employees that you have them like that. So these are the number of employees that you'll be having in your organization. We are using today to calculate the commission, the totals, and profit. Enter the formula in Excel. So with this, we're gonna format now the cells. We're gonna format the cells. We start the heading cells like that. So you highlight the cells and make them bold. You can increase the size of the letters like that, and still you can change the color. You can probably use a green, a bright maybe, or a color of your choice. Then you're gonna have modify the cells of the names. So you can still use bold again like that, and increase the size of the names like that. And still you can use another color maybe of your choice like that, like that. So that's all about it. Then again, you can, this for printing purposes. If maybe you want to print the work that you have done here, you can print. So you just highlight the table itself, or the table itself like that, and just with borders, with the border effect here, this cascading triangle and the font group, you can apply all border so that for printing purposes the table will be printed and the table will appear nice. So with that here, you can just another row with totals. You can enter another row with totals like that. So with this row with totals now like that, you can still format the total and increase the size like the other ones like that, and apply a different color for the totals. Maybe you can use a different color, a lighter color for the totals other than the one there. Like that, let's use that. That's for the totals. It appears quite interesting. Yes, it is. So here you're gonna have salary. You have to agree with employees the salary that you'll be giving them after the end month of the weekly or annually. But probably most of them are paid most monthly and others weekly. So the salary, let's assume that you have agreed with them that you'll be paying them $200 per month according to the sales that they. This is a fixed salary regardless of sales that you'll be making in every day. So this is the salary like that. So you're gonna format this salary or my salary into dollars. You are paying them $200 per month. So you're gonna format them. In Excel, it makes work easier. You don't have need to be typing the 200 down below. You just only at the lower right corner of the cell, you bring your pointer there and changes to a plus, and you click and drag downwards. It auto fills. This technique is called auto filling. So that technique is called autofilling. So with this, you can still modify these cells. You can still modify these cells like that. So with modifying these cells, you can increase the size. Great. I've done so even the blank spaces, that wherever you enter there, it will be just modified like this instead of being modifying them every there and then like that. So they are being paid. You have agreed with them to be paying an income fixed of $200. So with the sales will vary because the others will be hardworking, the others will not be hardworking. Others will have a good tank that attract many customers and made at the end of the day made a great sales out of sales, but others will have a low sales. So here it must be varied the sales according to the employee. And if we go back to the agreement of the 8% commission, you agreed with the employee that for every sales, let's say for every sales, for, for every sale, you agree with the employees for every sale, for every sales above from maybe $1,000, for every sales from $1,000 like that, and above, then the 8% commission will be calculated. Then 8% commission will be calculated. That was the agreement with the employees. You agree that for every sales from $1,000 and above, 8% commission will be calculated. So having a good agreement with the employees like that. So here you're gonna change the color because it's the agreement. Like that, we change maybe the color to a yellow one, like that. So this was the agreement. For every sales above $1,000 and above, $1,000 and above, 8% commission will be calculated. That's what you agreed with your employees. So with the sales here, there are others will be above $1,000, others will be at the margin, and others will be at below the $1,000. Because when you are giving a margin of sales to employees, you must give a margin that not all of them will achieve and not all of them will not achieve. So that don't give a margin that everyone will be achieving so that you'll be giving them commission. No, everyone will not achieve and everyone probably may not achieve, but you cannot raise the bar too high for them not to achieve. So you just set the bar to a place that not all of them will achieve and not all of them will not achieve, and others will be at the margin. So for example, we start with John Mwangi. This guy, let's give him 1300 sales. He's above the agreed. This one we give him 1700. Is very, very, very hardworking. This one we give at the margin at 1,000, and this one we give at 950. He was below. This one we give at that 1,500. He was above. This one we give at 800. He was below. This one we gave at 950. 900 we have already inserted it. Yeah, give the 1,200. He was above, like that. Was above here achieved like that. So here you format the cells, into dollars, all into dollars, format again into dollars because you are dealing with money. So others have not calculated what the fuck, what has it done? So according to this, you have autofilled and everything has become at 1300. So you are not supposed to do that. In Excel, you don't have to worry so much, you just do the redo thing. So we're gonna have only to format the cell like that. You format the cells with the dollar sign. Every cell you have to format it with the dollar sign, or you can use simple thing by autofilling every cell with the dollar sign. So we have formatted it like that. So with that, you now the coming to the actual thing of this video today, calculating the percentage commission. How do we calculate the percentage commission? Calculating the percentage commission, we apply a formula called if function. Apply if function. Apply if function. This formula assists you very far much better than other formulas. We ask ourselves if, that's why it is by the name if function. So its functions is if. So if we're gonna say if James Kimani, we apply employee number 4. If James Kimani had sales from 1,000 and above, then Kimani James will be calculated at 8% commission or 0. So because he has made above the margin, he'll be calculated 8% commission. If for the case of the Angela, he has not achieved the goal, he has not achieved the bar where it's set, so he'll be having no commission calculated. So how do you apply the formula? Every formula, remember every formula in Excel, we must start with an equal sign so that the Microsoft itself can execute as a formula. If you don't start with an equal sign, everything is okay, it will not calculate. So here we start. If you are not able to see here, you can see in the formula bar, it will be displayed for your typing. So we go like this, equals as a formula, then equals. We are going to have if function. We are going to have if function like that. If now you open the bracket like that, if now we're gonna use the cell naming or the cell referencing. So we are using under sales column. So we're gonna use the cells in this sales column. So in my first video, I published how to name cells. So if you're not familiar with this, please check my first video and be familiar with the naming of cells. But here you go. If now we are naming cells, we name cells using column and row, not using row and column. So we are naming cell if cell D3, this cell D3, if cell D3, if cell D3 like that, it highlights the cell. If cell D3 is now greater or equal to, if the cell D3 is greater or equal to the agreed $1,000, like that, then is a comma. So if cell D3 is greater than or equal to 1,000, then D3 or the cell D3 will be multiplied by 8% commission, like that, or 0% commission, and you close your bracket. That's the what about the formula. So if D3 is greater than or equal to 1,000, then D3 multiplied by 8% commission or 0, and then you enter to the answer. So yes, he is over 1,000. So the 8% of 1,300 was $104, like that. So you can use it like here. You can use it in the next person. Use an equal sign, as the equal sign. Then if open the bracket. If now we are not using the cell D3, we are in cell D4. So you're gonna use if cell D4 like that is greater than or equal to the agreed 1,000, then cell D4 will be multiplied by 8%, will be multiplied by 8% or 0%, like that, and you close the bracket, then enter. So the 8% of 1,700 was 1, that's 6,000. So in the case that you have so many number of employees, you cannot use this. It's so tiresome. So Excel comes with a technique of called autofilling. At the lower right corner of the highlighted cell, you have a box here. So you bring your pointer there and it changes to a plus. Then you click and drag downwards. It uses the same formula you had used from the referring cell to the other cells to calculate. So You can see like here, he was below the agreed 1,950. So he's probably not going to have the commission, and the formula you have executed has used the zero, has not used the 8% here, has used the zero. But here, the 8% of 1,000 was $80. So with this, you can format like that, and you go downwards like that. Or yeah, you can go downwards like that with it. So with that formatting, it will format all the cells with dollars like that. So the ones with blanks is represented by a zero. There no commission was given there. No commission was given there because he was already below the agreed target. So the 8% of 1,200 was $96 like that. So what do we do with the total now? The total is the addition of the salary, the agreed salary, plus the commission he has got. We arrive to the total. So in the total, we use the same formula but different now. Every formula is started with an equal sign. So we apply equal. Now the total is the addition of this to this. Now is equal to the sum. You apply the sum, you open the bracket. Now we are adding salary plus commission total. So we are using cell sum of cell C3. We are using now cell C3, this one, like that. Then we're gonna plus like that cell this one E3 like that. We're gonna add cell E3 and you close the bracket, enter. So the addition of 200 plus 104, the addition was 304. Easy. So in the other one, you use the same formula now, equals to the sum, you open the bracket, addition of cell this, cell C4, then you add cell that one, E4, and then you close the bracket and enter. So addition of 200 plus 136 is 336. Then you use the autofilling technique to do the rest like that. So addition of 200 salary plus 0 was 200. That's the easiest. Addition of 200 salary plus 96 was 296. That's how you calculate the totals. So when you click in that cell that you have used to autofill, it has used the same formula that you have used above, but has changed the cells because cells are different. So that's how we have calculated the totals in the Excel. Now let's do another thing. You calculate the totals of the all salary, the salary that he paid the employees. You calculate the total of the salary that he paid. Then calculate the total of sales that he got from the employees. Then calculate the total of commission he given the employees. And then calculate the total of the amount of money that he paid to employees and calculate the profit he got. So to arrive to that, then you use here. You enter the formula in the cell that you want the answer to appear in. You can enter even the formula here as far as you want the answer to appear here, but you will use calculations from the cells to the cell. So here you're gonna use total again. So you're gonna add. Here you're not adding horizontally, you're adding vertically. So the formula starts with equal sign, then it's the sum like that. Open the bracket, sum of cell, this one, cell C3 plus the last cell, this one. You're adding down on cell C9 and you close the bracket and enter. So the total was not supposed to be this. We are adding sum is equals to sum, the sum of cell C3 like that. You add, okay, here we go. If you want to add, if you want to add plus, you be having addition of this plus this, then you add another one, this, downwards as you go. But in the case where you have a large number of employees here, you cannot use that work because it will be very, very time consuming and hectic and tiresome. So what do we do with the huge numbers? So we take the first where the calculation will start as cell C3. Then we use a colon like that. Means from cell C3 to then you use the last where the calculation will stop at cell C9. When you use that, it highlights all the areas that should be calculated and you close the bracket like that and execute enter. So the total salary that he paid was $1,400. Come again and do it here. Use the total sales that he got from the employees. So is equals to sum like that. Open the bracket. Then sell the first cell D3. Then calculate using column 2 means to sell D9 like that. So you are starting calculation from D3. 2 means it will calculate all the cells in between the first cell, starting cell, and the ending cell, cell D9, and you close the bracket like that and enter. So the total of the sales that he got from the employees was 8,450. What about the commission? Commission you can do the same, but if you have so many columns that needs that calculation, it's gonna be a hectic job. So you do what? You autofill. This is the good thing with Excel by autofilling. Makes work easier by autofilling. You autofill the cells like that. So when you autofill, it calculates, it uses the calculation that you used from the first answer. It calculates until the third answer. So the total commission that he paid was 506, and the total money that he paid the workers added salary plus commission was 1,936. This is the total amount that he paid to the workers. So let's calculate the profit that he got. Let's calculate the profit that he got. We calculate the profit by subtracting the total amount that he paid from the total amount of sales that he received. So we are calculating here, this one, you subtract this, or this one total says the amount that he paid from the total that he received. So we are calculating in this cell. So we're gonna start with an equal sign to execute a formula. Then open the bracket. What do we do? It is a minus. Now we are minusing this cell, sales, total sales, D10. You minus like that, you minus the total amount that he paid, F10, and then you close the bracket like that and enter. So the total profit that he got was 6,514. This is a quite profitable business that this kind of man or you started with the business. And that's how you calculate the profit, the total additions, you calculate subtraction, you calculate the percentage, and you calculate the multiplication. And if you can come to this cell, it will be display the formula that you used. If you come to this cell, it will display the formula that you used. There was no formula because there are no equal sign. Come to this cell, there must be a formula using the equal sign. So in every that uses an equal sign, it means that there are formula that was used there. Even this with blank, the formula used was there, like that. And that's how we calculate percentage commission in Excel, the totals in Excel, and profit in Excel. Keep tuned in the next video. I publish about how to create graphs in Excel and to apply colors in the background of the table and how to print your table. For example, when you want to print this table and display it in a board, in a notice board, then how will you apply the background of the color in the background? How maybe you apply a picture of your company or of your picture logo. For example, you apply the logo behind this one, and how you will publish it and print it. I apply that and how you insert a graph in the Excel. So keep tuned, subscribe in the subscribe button down below, click the bell and comment down. See you next time. Goodbye.